What is up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. It is now day 8 of my bulk and volume training. I am currently in Vegas visiting for the Village Hidden Iron event. It just ended and I'm trying to catch a workout. I ended up having to take the weekend off just because it's been so busy. We drove from San Diego to LA to Vegas within 24 hours. My body is beat, and so we're coming back for our first workout. It's actually MLK Day, so it is a holiday. I think the gym closes early. It's currently 40 degrees outside and 8 a.m. I'm in my warm-up sweatsuit from Young LA. Code Amy gives you 15% off site-wide. I always say I get commission whenever you use my code, so thank you for your support as always. There is a new drop on the 16th and the 18th, so keep your eyes peeled. We're gonna do pre-workout. A few things. If you guys notice, I've been wearing lashes more, but that's because half of the extensions stayed on this side, so I have to do this so you can't tell, but that is the hack if you don't know what to do with lash extensions and you're not planning to get a fill. Anyways, this water bottle forgot in the car, so it's probably nasty, so we're gonna either dry scoop it or we're gonna put it in a plastic water bottle. There have been studies that there's been a lot of microplastics in water bottles and they're not good for the environment, so I keep them for emergency because I have ADHD and I forget to fill water, so I have emergency ones in the car, but I know it's not good, so don't come at me. And I'm trying the C4 Super Sport. I've tried it once. It's pretty good. And it's got a tiny and little scoop for me. I will say I don't think I felt the beta the last time I tried this. So let me just make sure. It's, yeah, 1 scoop per serving with 153 milligrams of caffeine, which is more than I'm looking for. It's got 3.1 mix of beta-alanine, arginine, and creatine. Interesting. Okay. So I hope it fits in this bottle. Also, don't forget to freaking chug some water before you put it in here, because I've done it where you don't, and it just fills and never spills, and you can't shake it. That should be good. Now, the reason I mix now instead of dry scoop is for 2 reasons. Oh, this sounds like a bad idea. I feel like this is a bad idea. Oh, I can do it over and over, which I won't be using until I wash again. So, I had emergency in there earlier. Okay, come on. But we got some of it in and didn't make a mess, so it's fine. Right. This is for emergency, like I said, and then it's just one of those warnings. So we're just gonna mix it up and I'll shake it up. And the reason why I mix pre-workout into my water nowadays is because, well, A, it's supposed to dissolve in water. B, I like the flavor, and C, it just keeps me more hydrated than just dry scooping, and sometimes it gets stuck when I dry scoop and just doesn't feel good. So I like to mix it with water. You do what you know, and that is pretty much it. So we're gonna go inside now. We're gonna hit a squat and quad heavy day. So from sitting in the car for too long. I did do yoga right before we drove here, so it was feeling good, and then I haven't done yoga, stretched, or worked out in 2 to 3 days. 3 days, because there's been so many events. So I'm a little nervous. We're gonna do a warm-up. We've got about an hour and a half to finish this workout, and including warm-up. So we're gonna get going, and I'll catch you guys in a second. Hello, friends. I'm a little shy today because it's a busy gym. I won't talk for too long, but we are currently warming up for squats. I already did my 5 to 10 minute warm-up, and then I'm moving on to warm-ups with the bar, and then going up to there. I've got my knee sleeves under, a little subtle. They're from Glute. Code Amy. These are the Divine sleeves. I'm wearing some blue, but I almost choked on my own spit. I'm a size small. These are my Nike ones. I feel like I go through my products and everything, but if you want them, of the description. It is today. Don't get me wrong, I love it when people visit the gym. I'm not against it. I just get a little anxious when there's a lot of people, especially when I'm filming, because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. So I try my best to like Yeah, we're warming up the glutes. Doing heavy volume today. Raised. Let's get started. Like I said, we are warming up with squats. I'm starting with the bar and then moving up more. Doing sets of 4 to 5. Focusing on bar, press against back, walking out, making sure my knees are turned out, squatting, and coming back up. Making sure you're bracing at the top of the squat, holding it through the bottom, exhaling at the top. All right, we're moving up. Now, the reason why I keep sweats on while I'm warming up is because I like to stay warm. You know, growing up, I did do track and field, and it felt so good to actually get an actual warm-up in, and it's just faster as opposed to me being in a sports bra, trying to get warm. So, fan. I'm moving on to 25 on each side. I'm also so picky with my weights in terms of having them match, so this really bothers me, but we're gonna stick through it. So 95 pounds total, 25 on each side, 3, maybe 5. We met in the middle and we did 4. So I'm gonna add a plate on each side now. My hips are so tight from traveling. I also feel like a bum sometimes because I'm in all hoodies and sweats all the time and everyone else is dressed in nice Lululemons, but I love my young fits. Oh, I don't think I could ever go back to going to a gym without hoodie and sweats on to start. And you'll see me shed as I slowly move. All right, like I said, y'all, I just love flavor, so we're gonna add some vitamin C in this bad boy. I finished my pre-workout, but this just helps me drink more water. And it's, you know, good for me, it's what I need, versus just drinking a sugary drink, which I would normally do instead. Not soda, but just like other sugary drinks, like a lot of juices. I know this has sugar too, but at least it's got my 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. All right. And so my friends, this is a Walgreens CVS dupe of Emergency, and it's like half the price. So a little life hack for y'all. All right, we're gonna do one thing now. Not make trash on the floor. Not a good idea. All right. So I don't start wearing my belt until we get heavier into the weights. We probably won't use a belt until we get to 185, just so I can reuse my natural core. Okay, belt is also my natural core, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Set of 1 to 3 now. Oh. Traveling, it's not even funny. Oh god. All right guys, we've got our belt on now. This is from Village Gym 902, and I made a new friend today, so I feel a little better. But this is which one is it? It's the Kotsky belt, which is the Villain belt, and I'm wearing a size small, and it's just helpful for bracing. But we're going up to 185. We're doing sets of 1 now because we're gonna go up to 225 minimum, which I don't even know if I've got the strength for today. 2, 3, brace, brace, big breath. All right. Oh man, I almost lost my breath. You're gonna hear a lot of squeaking, that's just how I breathe, but we're going up for 205, for 1, 225. I'm hoping to get 235 for 4 today, but we have a set of 4, which is our top set, meaning our heaviest set, and then we have a 3 or 4, which is a little lighter, but better reps, clean reps, and then a set of 8. Disgusting, but we've got 205 in the bar. We're gonna do it for a single. I'm sorry the angle is so bad, I'm just showing public gym. Very shy. All right, 205 for 1. And when you hear that noise, I'm essentially breathing into the belt to make sure it's tight enough for a brace, but not too tight where I'm not even able to inhale into my belly. So, single. I love having you guys here because it's like having a video at the gym. And I'm allowed to talk to myself. Well, they probably think I'm crazy, but that's fine. All right. Single. Nice and easy. Nice. All right. 225. Single, and it feels good. We'll go for 4 at 235. Nothing. And it's making me nervous. Very nervous. All right, so we're moving up to 225, which means it's going to be 2 plates. So we're going to take the 10 off. The main thing with my squats, since I don't start prep until February 2nd, is I really want to focus on volume training, building strength, and I really need to eat more, which is the main issue. But for those of you just starting your strength training journey, people always ask me like how to get started. I would say the main thing is to focus on your form, because once you get your form down, yes, someone else might be lifting more than you now with poor form, and you might be lifting half their weight with good form, but it catches up because you can only get so far with bad form. And I've been to the point where I've gotten to like 250, poor form, went back to good form, was at like 135, but now I can actually surpass that point and not have a risk for injury. All right, friends, we are doing our 225 for 1. I made a new friend. She doesn't know it, but she's made this experience so much better. It's funny because people think that creators are so comfortable in the gym, but I think you'd be surprised how many creators are actually very uncomfortable, and I think you have the ability as an individual to make it such a safe space for other people. So shout out to the new friend I made. All right, 225 for 1. Nice and easy single. Let's get some music in. I'm listening to Jesus music, I'm not gonna lie. Hello? Hello? Why aren't you playing? Alright, here we go. Single. Nice and easy, come on. Come on. I don't know if I've got that for 4. I think I'm going to stay at this weight. I'm so nervous that I am stalling and rolling out my piriformis. It is supposed to be an RP10 for the I'm nervous. I'm nervous. My hips are tight. My back is tight. Just do some quick rollouts. Warm up my glutes. Roll out. I'm just going to do our best because that's all we can do, right? It was so nice. My specialty is lifting, but she was doing so much like single arm work, kettlebell work. All my things that I don't typically do, and I think the best thing I've done for myself this year is just starting to understand that I don't know everything, right? We don't know everything, and there's always an opportunity to learn from others, even if it's in something that you feel like you're an expert in. I'm very open to listening to what someone else has to say. If I disagree, then I disagree. If I learn something, then I learn something. But there's really nothing to lose unless you're spending hours with someone that is just like completely wrong, uncertified, has no idea what they're talking about. Oh. All right, I'm stalling. Let's do it. Come on. You've done this, you've done this. Come on. For 4. Come on. Ja. 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 Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Oh, all right. Sometimes you just gotta some noise cancellation and just do the work. Ooh. All right, drop down sets, 3 sets of 5. Alrighty, we've dropped the weight down to 2 and 5 because we've got 3 sets of 5. I'm a little nervous about taking off my hoodie just because I like the bracing, but it's getting hot. This hoodie's really starting. We're going into t-shirt to cover my back because I did have back acne and I ain't putting no raw bar on my back anymore. And we are doing our 3 sets of 5. On it. Tighten my sweats a little bit. Maybe tie up my hair. I had a little bit of today. Well, actually, the most important thing is that we showed up, even though we got 30 minutes left. Let's run it. 3 sets of 5. Come on. A little bit of music. I've played the same song for the past hour. I'm going to do the tight sitting start. Come on. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, set of 5. Set of 5. Nice and easy. Come on. Come on, come on. Same thing. Come on. You guys I just moved my head the whole time while I was lifting, but the entire lift I just think about A, I'm not breaking my back. So I try really hard to brace. I'm like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm here not to break my back, I'm here to work hard. B, I really focus on exploding out of the hole now because I used to have a really slow ascend. And I really work on keeping my knees out. But the most important thing is not losing that brace, because once you lose that brace, you've got 200 pounds on your back, pressing down on your spine. If you don't have that brace, all the air surrounding at your spine, it's just gonna collapse. So, number 1, learn how to brace properly. I wish I had learned earlier, but it's all a part of the process. So, we got 2 more sets of these, and we're moving on. We gotta do these quick, so I'm gonna give myself a minute rest. All right. Set number 2, I might pee myself. I want to get this out the way as motivation. So 2 of 3 out, 2 of 5, and then we get to go pee. All right, nice and tight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bracing into belt. Big breath. Set of 5, come on. doing Bulgarian split squats. 4 sets of 8 on each side, 3 sets total. So there's a hack where you sit on the bench, you extend your leg forward. I don't carry the weight at a time. I just keep it up and extend it forward. We'll start with the left foot as our stance. I like to screw it in, back leg up, just resting. I don't have it planted on its toes, and you're just gonna feel it out, sit into it and see how that feels. But we're gonna go ahead and do that on each side, just to see what it feels like. Ooh, come on, big breath, bring it up, and 8 with control, keeping that knee out. So lower, 1, sitting into that hip and glute. Ooh. 2, 3, I'm still bracing. 4, Jesus. 5, come on. 6, brace. Sit in. 7, 1 more. 8. Oh, now we're gonna put the weights down. Same thing. We're just gonna go tip, so run it back. I'm gonna sit on your feet. Extend the feet. Place the feet on the right side. Back up. Bring the foot onto the bench. Squat stretch, but you'll feel how stable or unstable you are based on doing it with no weight. I'm using squats because my goal is not to work my forearms in this exercise. So strength. RDLs. I'm just gonna roll it in tight. Big breath. Come on up. And we're gonna lower for 8. 1, 2. Come on. 3. Come on. 4. Oh. 5. Holy bejesus, you guys are keeping me accountable. 6. 7, 1 more. Come on. And 8. Holy. Alright, I'm hoping y'all can see me, but pretty simple. You're just gonna go ahead and put your shoulders under the machine. You're gonna take a big step up onto the platform, and you wanna be able to have that full kind of extension and stretch. So you wanna have a platform, but we're gonna go for 1, 2, 3, keeping your core tight, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm sorry if it's pressing on the mic, 9, 10, last 2, 11, 12. We have moved on to adductors, which is working your inner groin. We are doing 3 sets of 12 with a pulse, and the pulse is what gets you. So I'm gonna hopefully get you guys a view of what it looks like, but we'll see. He's a little crooked. I apologize in advance. Like I said, no tripod today. But 3 sets of 12 with a pulse. I've already done 1. Make sure that you keep in mind there is a pulse. What you want to do with the machine is essentially open it up all the way. So we're pushing the weight in to contract that muscle. You want to keep your core tight. You don't want a huge arch, but you can have a slight natural arch in your back. Move my hair so y'all can see me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and push in and pulse. That's 1. In. Pulse, that's 2. In. Pulse, that's 3. In. Pulse, that's 4. In. Pulse, that's 5. In. Pulse, that's 6. In. Pulse, that's 7. In. Pulse, that's 8. In. Pulse, that's 9. In. Pulse, that's 10. Last 2. Oh, yeah, That's a good weight. That's a good weight. And you want to make sure when you're coming back out on that eccentric, you're not just letting it fly, right? Here we go. This is the last exercise of this workout. We are doing sets of 40, which sounds crazy, but let me explain why. You're going to want to go at a lighter weight. I learned this from my friend Julia. Shout out to Julia. She's a wellness pro. But we're going to do 10 where the feet are close to you. We're going to do 10 B stance with one leg forward, 10 B stance with the other leg forward, and then 10 leaning forward. So we're going to start with 10 normals. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My butt is sliding. Hold on tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to leave the left foot in place. We're going to place the right foot here with the heel. And this is going to create almost a B stance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is working your outer glute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're switching sides. I'm running late, so we're going to have to do these fast. 2, 3, but controlled. 4, 5, 6. This is where it burns. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. This is where you learn what you're made of. Lean forward, butt on the edge. And if you can't lean very forward, that's fine. Just hold on here, or you can put your hands behind your head. 4, 5, 6. Oh, sheesh. 7, 8, 9, 10. That gluteus medius is going to work. Jesus. All right, we got 2 more set of those, but that's really focusing on your glute med. So I think of abduction like you're pushing out, and adduction like you're adding your feet together, so you're pushing in. This is pushing the weight out, right? Abduction, if the weight's in here and you're pushing in and you're pushing your leg together. Adduction. Fun fact, I was in the sports medicine program at UCLA, so this is kind of where I learned all of my terminology, but just super helpful because the machines use the actual physio terms like abduction, adduction. What else do they have? Extension, right? So when you think of leg extension, it's because you're extending the leg out. So maybe one day I'll do a video of all of them, but until then, I'll catch you guys after this for a final chat. Let me finish these last 2 sets.